Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Violet Vixen. Today we are making a recipe which is called Mum's Sweet and Sour Meatballs. Now, this is not a recipe from my mum, but I thought it sounds sweet. So this is what we need. We need ingredients to make meatballs, and then we need ingredients to make the sauce, and we're going to serve it with rice. It serves 4 or freeze portion. If you're going to freeze it, the rice can actually be frozen with it, I should say. So gather a frying pan and a saucepan and a bowl, and let's go. Okay, so I'm just recovering from the craziest rain ever. When it rains torrentially at my place, it comes out of the gutters and everything. So I had to run up from the garage to here and got totally saturated. So here I am. All right, so into this bowl, we're going to add 500 grams of pork mince. Now, I took my time to make sure that I had everything ready, as I like to do, especially when I'm doing a stir fry. 1 onion chopped. And then finally into here, we want a tablespoon of curry powder. And 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. I brought another bottle because I'm not really sure if I'm going to have enough. So, I mean, like I do. Look at that. Perfect. Okay, so that all goes in together. Make sure your hands are washed. So just pop them into some soapy water. Give them a bit of a dry. Alright, and then just massage that together. Try and chop your onion up fairly small if you can. That's it. Chuck it all in together. Alright. Now, I don't know how many meatballs this is going to make, but we're just going to make as many as we can. So, we need a frying pan. And then I think the easiest way is to just shape them and put them in as you go. Alright, so let's get a frying pan ready. Alright, that's pretty massaged through. Okay, so I've got my heavy based frying pan. I've sprayed it with the cooking spray because it's easier to wash then. Put some olive oil in, crank that up to high, and then just bring your meatball mixture over and basically just start rolling them into portions like so, and just whack them in. Once we've got these in, then we'll get started on the sauce. Because this is such a big onion, I'm going to try and get a fair bit of onion per meatball. Normally I buy smaller onions. I mean, I like onion, but I don't want to be overpowered by it. And sometimes I feel like onion can be very, very overpowering. So I think next time I get a delivery of fruit and veg, I'm going to say 2 small onions. It's hard when you get people to deliver stuff for you because you're not actually there to choose it. They're choosing it out for you. But anyway, it'll all work out in the end. It just might be a very oniony dish. I can see there's going to be a lot of onion left over anyway, put it that way. Alright, beautiful. Alright, they're coming together really nicely. So just try and space them around. Now with the rice, once you get everything going, I normally just do mine in the microwave. Find it quicker. And then I'm just going to dish up 1 serving for today. 1 serving I'll take for lunch. And then 2 servings I'm going to put in the freezer. And I just feel like there's way too much onion here. So what I'm going to do with the extra onion, I think I'm just going to put it in with the sauce. Because there is onion in the sauce anyway. All going well, they'll all fit in the same frying pan. Once they start to brown, you're all right. I'll just keep cooking. There we go. Look at us go. Now I have got this on a high heat, so once they're starting to cook, you can turn it down, just so they don't burn. Yep, that was way too much onion. I don't think it'll matter if I get a little bit of mince in with the sauce. Just to show you, that's how much onion's left over. So, alright, grab a medium-sized saucepan and we're going to get started on our sauce. Okay, so into our saucepan, which I better turn on, otherwise it's not going to do anything. We're going to add our 2 carrots, our finely sliced onion. There's a lot of onion going on here, and the rest of our onion that was left over from our meatball. So we just want all of this to cook through. You can do that in a wok as well. Alright. So now is a good time to start and look at actually turning over the meatballs. So one good way to turn them over is to grab your egg flip and a knife and just roll them. Be gentle with them. That's it. As you can see, if you're not gentle, you're just going to end up with onions falling out of them everywhere. This one. No, come over. This one. Alright, that's it. This is good. Alright, this is going good. Okay, perfect. Put that one as well. Okay, now that I'm starting to see burnt bits, I'm going to turn that down because I don't want them to burn. Like a little bit there is fine, but you don't want them to really burn. Ooh, or spit at you. Alright. Now, onto the sauce. Okay, with the pineapple, we want the juice into a jug. We'll save the pineapple pieces for a little while. Okay, that should be enough. We're going to put the corn flour into here. Alright, so 1 tablespoon of corn flour. Grab yourself a whisk, because that's going to be the easiest way to ensure that you get all of that mixed in well. Corn flour, if it's not whisked, can leave some lumps. Then add that 1/2 cup of water. Okay, now we just keep adding the ingredients. 1 tablespoon of tomato sauce. This is actually going to be 2 tablespoons. Alright, keep in mind while you're doing this, you've got to go back and check on those meatballs as well. Okay, I'm back. Now, when you're doing recipes like this, always try and mix it after each ingredient. Add your soy sauce, which is 1 tablespoon, which I'm using 2 tablespoons. Your chicken stock cube, I use OXO ones. These are the ones that my mama used to love. They make the best gravy. So I'm going to use one of these. They do make the best gravy though. I'm not lying. Alright. Crumble it up. Okay, so we're going to add the pineapple juice mixture, which is this, in with the carrot and onion. So let's go. Alright, in we go. Now that chicken stock cube is a bit uncrumbled, so there is a bit of stock cube action going on in here. That'll melt with what's going on. Alright, our meatballs are starting to look really good. Alright, so once you've got all that done, stir fry for about 2 minutes, and then we're going to add that can of pineapple pieces. And my can of pineapple pieces is 432 grams. I shopped in Aldi this week. So unfortunately it's not the 450 grams that I need, so I can't steal a piece of pineapple. Bugger. Alright, this is thickening beautifully. Alright, I'm happy with that. I'm going to put the pineapple straight in. Now if there's a little bit of juice in there, don't stress. You already have the pineapple juice in there. Alright, excellent. Alright, now if you haven't already done so, turn that down to a low simmer and turn the meatballs once more. And you want to make sure that you've got your rice on, otherwise you're going to have this and no rice. And that's not very clever. Now, if you find some are cooking faster than others, which you can clearly see is going on here, my suggestion is to move them to the outside and the other ones to the inside. It all works itself out in the end. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. So, I'm going to go get this rice on. Check this sauce. Look at that. A lot of onion, but it looks really good though. Alright, gonna chuck some rice on and I'll be back. Okay, so I've got my rice on in the microwave, enough for 4 people. This sauce I'm going to turn back up because now what we need to do is we need to get the meatballs into the sauce. So technically the wok would have been the better option, but it doesn't matter. So if these aren't 100% cooked, stress not, because they're going to simmer in the sauce anyway. So really the main thing with the frying pan was just to get them going. But what you can do is start and get the ones out that are, I don't want to say burning, because they're not really. Let's just say more well done. Get those ones out. Pop those into the sauce. Okay, excellent. Okay, now we had a diced cucumber, diced Lebanese cucumber. That is going in with the sauce as well. Alright, so I'm going to crank this up because I want to bring it up to the boil. Now you've got to try and be gentle now because we don't want to break the meatballs.